the block captain versus Chess. My teeth were cold. Easy to block captain versus Chess was just announced for Summer Madness 11. Yeah, it makes sense. Easy to block captain. I think this is more of like and shout out to Chess. Obviously, Chess will forever show his star power. I know he's had bumpy times in his career, but he's also had great performances. He's very electric. He's one of the better performers, better writers in the game. So although it's extremely understandable why Chess would be there, seeing Easy there kind of, I guess, changes the whole narrative that everyone was talking about, in regards to Summer Madness. They thought it was going to be this, just like name star-studded, event and not really do anything that, usually the requirements for being on a Gnome or being on a Summer Madness is putting in the work. I know there's like big names all the time, but like, I think there were big names and the veterans were on them. You have to understand, the veterans were on the earlier main cards and on all the main cards because they were like the first people there. You know what I'm saying? Like the first 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of URL, it was like the same 30 people in rotation. So while people usually talk about Summer Madness and Gnome saying that that's where the star-studded people come in, it's really not. It was about who was putting in the most work. I think the talent pool was just way, way smaller than it is now. There's obviously so many more battle rappers now. But Easy to block captain definitely was supposed to be on Summer Madness. And I think the narrative since these 4 battles were announced, and honestly, you didn't really believe that you didn't believe it was the Ultimate Madness finals and then 4 battles, right? We didn't believe that, right? There's no way in hell they were doing 4 battles on Summer Madness. No way in hell. I didn't believe that for a second. I knew there was another announcement coming, at least one more announcement, and I think there is going to be another announcement. I think there'll be 6 or 7 battles on Summer Madness, and I'm not like trolling because I actually know that information. I really don't. I had no idea Easy and Chess was being announced, but that definitely shuts the narrative that has been like they're fucking over the new guys and the people that deserve it and put in the work. Easy to block captain is top 5 right now. Top 5 right now. One of the best battlers, one of the hottest battlers, 3-0 and everybody. He definitely deserves to be on Summer Madness. So, what was that is now reversed, right? Civil War seems like the better card. Yeah, I mean, Civil War's a big card too. Civil War's, that's the first one. That's the first main stage since the pandemic. That's big. So I think, damn, man. I mean, I don't think you're getting close as far as accolades go, because at the end of the day, how much is a card matter when the battle's over, right? There's not many mediocre battles that you'll come across and go, well, it was on Summer Madness, so I guess that makes it watchable. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when the card is announced and you know, it's like when you compare like generic brands. The video where people took like Adidas, Nike, and like New Balance shoes, and they took the logos off of all of them, and then like they switched them around, and like it was just it didn't make a fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? I think when it's all said and done, however the card looks like, you could swap the name of a card with anything. You could swap the name Summer Madness and put it to Civil War. Well, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. But with certain cards, you can. Certain cards, you can. I'm happy that Civil War is not broadcasted. I'm happy that Civil War is not broadcasted. I love that shit. I love that shit. You got Summer Madness right around the corner after that, and they're gonna drop the battles. The battles are gonna drop. But yeah, Easy to block captain in Chess is gonna be a dope battle. It's something that a lot of people wanted to see for a little while now, at least since Easy's been in the picture from a URL standpoint. And he's just been killing shit. And Chess has had a really great return. Him and Loso is one of the better battles of the year. He has one of the better performances. His battle versus Kid Chaos, he had one of the better performances. And it's always good to see. It's always good to see Chess and see him, get the main card looks. And while I think it has more to do with Easy to Block Captain this time, it's sort of like the same thing. Like I'm the main event for Civil War, but it's T-Top at home. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like I'm almost like I'm main event by association, but still well deserving to be there. And that goes the same thing for Chess. I think this matchup on Summer Madness I think has a lot to do with Easy's run and just the fact that this is a battle that people have wanted, as opposed to both of them are on the same trajectory and this is where they meet. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to Chess at all, because like I said, at the end of the day, the same way it applies to me and T-Top, we're both deserving of this look. And Chess has technically battled Loaded Lux and Hollow the Dawn. You know what I mean? So like he knows what he's doing, and and he's done things. He's done things. We know that he's done things. As far as how I think the battle is gonna go, man, this is gonna be a tough one, man. This isn't, I finally, after 2.5 years, I got to factor in the crowd, right? You got to factor in this crowd. I don't know, man. Chess gets crazy on the big. Chess gets crazy in the big rooms. Chess gets very crazy in the big rooms, and at the end of the day, even though Easy to Block Captain has battled outside of the URL and Easy to Block Captain has done things outside of the URL, and maybe in a PG he's probably battled in front of a crowd, he fits this narrative that's even in Civil War right now. There's a lot of people in the Civil War card that are considered COVID babies. This is the can you rap in a big room? This is can you shut up every single vet and every single person that has doubted you in this situation. So this is very important, and I think this is the same for Easy to Block Captain. Chess has done this before. Chess has done this multiple. Like I said, he's stared in front of Hollow to Dawn and Loaded Lux together. You know what I'm saying? Like they both were rapping at him at the same time. That sounds pretty fucking scary. This is Easy to Block Captain's first main stage. But if he's a performer like I think he is, if he's a battle rapper that is ready in the moment like I think he is, this means nothing to what I'm saying right now means nothing. It means nothing to Easy to Block Captain because he's overly ready and it's not even going to matter. I questioned myself. I watched myself versus Twerk, and I thought about how much I questioned myself before it. It wasn't even about what the people were saying about me being on the main stage. It was a secret battle, so it wasn't announced, but I've always had the conversation of main stage. There was a point where main stage Mike wasn't main stage Mike. It was just me campaigning to get on the main stage without giving myself a hashtag or calling myself something. And I got up there and I smoked that shit. That shit was one of the more comfortable. Before I got called up on stage, I was leaning up against the wall near the bathroom, waiting to throw up. And the second I heard representing Long Island, it's my man Mike P, y'all, the nerves disappeared, and I was unconscious. That was one of the easier battles I've ever been in. You look out to a main stage, or at least Irving Plaza, and you don't see anybody. Silhouettes. It's silhouettes. It's shadows because the lights are beaming down on you from the front. So when you look to the right or when you look to the left, however you're standing, like you look out to the crowd. At least how Irving was set up, the lights were so bright that I could probably recognize faces in the first like couple rows, but takes the edge off for sure. I got easy taking this battle. I think Easy to Block. I see Easy to Block Captain winning. I see Easy to Block Captain winning. At this point, picking against him would be crazy. I think he's one of those guys. He's currently one of those guys. And I'm not saying Chess isn't, but I just have to.